Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Let me set some things here. Then we start this live session of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to set some things here. Then we start this live stream of the day. I can see Island Girl. Welcome to this live session. Yeah. Let us give this live session a thumbs up. Yeah. For those who are joining these actually these live stream, let us give these live stream a thumbs up. I'm trying to set some things, then actually we get started. Let us introduce ourselves for the time being, as I'm working for some things. Then we start the live stream of the day. Okay, we are set. Actually, we are set. Yeah. Number one to attend this live stream is actually Island Girl 7281. Welcome to this live stream. I'm coming loud and clear from this hot seat here. Every time that you see me maybe doing some reaction, I spend much of my time here in this hot seat. So I can see I caught a live. Yeah, welcome to this live session. Yeah, actually you're number one in this live stream for the day. I can see already 8 people in this live stream. Yeah, anybody who is coming to this live stream, let us give it a thumbs up as we start. And I'll be doing live stream 30 minutes for this YouTube channel. This is Maxwell Lumumba Africa. 30 minutes. Then the other 30 minutes, I'll be shifting it to Vibe with Lumumba. So for those who have not subscribed to Vibe with Lumumba, so that tells us that after 30 minutes in this reaction channel, the other I'll be shifting to the other channel too for 30 minutes. So that means I'll be breaking the time, yeah, into half 30-30. So that is what I'm going to do today, yeah, because I'm trying to be flexible for both YouTube channel, and I'm trying as much as possible so that I can do videos from both YouTube channels. Once then I clear it up. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream. Remember to drop off your likes thumbs up as you enter. Exactly. That is what we are going to do. I can see I am Maureen J2 saying hello. Hello to you, Maureen J2. Actually, let us go support Maureen J2. She's one of content creators in Yabuhanse. Let us go support her. Let us go watch her YouTube channel. Feel most welcome. I am Maureen J2. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, feel much welcome and feel much comfortable. Yeah, I know a lot of people will be checking out you from maybe from my end. Welcome. World of G69. Hi Maxwell. How are you today? I'm doing good. I'm back in the village as always. So I'm doing this live stream from the village point. So I'm really grateful. Gisla 100. Greeting Max. Enjoy your content. Thank you so much. As always, for those who are wishing me the best, I'm yet to give out the best, both channels, yeah. That is Maxwell Lumumba Africa. Then I have the Vibe with Lumumba. Both two YouTube channels. I'm going to give out the best. Today took a break because of today being on a Sunday. As always, I do my live streams on Sundays just actually to interact with my audience one-on-one for those who have any question, because this is always like question and answers. Whichever question my subscribers will be asking me, I'll be answering them directly. I can see Maureen J2. Thank you. Yeah, let us go check her out. She does amazing content. and I'm happy for her. That is what I can really tell us. Yeah. Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone who is in this live stream. I know some people right now are in church because we have different time zones. So that tells us, like here in Kenya right now is 8:16 p.m. 1 hour from now we'll be sleeping. But these live, I'm going to take 30 minutes, then I shift to the other YouTube channel again, 30 minutes. So that means 30 minutes for Maxwell Lumumba Africa, then 30 minutes for Vibe with Lumumba. Already, I've spent 5 minutes, so that tells us that I'm left with 25 minutes in Maxwell Lumumba Africa. So for those who have any questions, as actually anything pertaining, maybe reaction, any, because I know basically Maxwell Lumumba Africa is a reaction YouTube channel. Then the other YouTube channel that is Vibe with Lumumba. This is where now we now talk about projects. Yeah, if your mentality, maybe somebody is thinking about development, let us meet in Vibe with Lumumba. For those who want to ask progress, maybe about the construction, I'll be responding that in Vibe with Lumumba. So whichever the case, yeah, I'm not restricted in which YouTube channel. You know, this just a chit chat, yeah, with my subscribers, so that we get to know each other very much better. So that is what we call growth, yeah. Knowing me as Maxwell Lumumba, knowing you as subscribers. At the end of the day, we know where you come from. At least we socialize, we associate with each other. Then we appreciate this journey about content creation, because without you people, Maxwell Lumumba is like nothing. Yeah. At the end of the day, you watch me, you give me maybe watching hours, you give me those it is called what? The watch time maybe and monetization, yeah? And you watch those ads. So that tells us that we are changing the narrative, we are making YouTube to be something else. And there is a reaction video that is supposed to be reacted upon concerning the same issues that we were discussing some months ago about the rainbow. Yeah, right now as I'm speaking, in Kenya, in Nyabohanse, in Mabera, it is now becoming like a song, because boys have decided, let us go do showering videos. On top of showering videos, we do other things. Yeah, I know those videos have gone viral. Yeah, maybe subscribers, especially maybe for people who are not Kenyans. Yeah, I know they have not got those videos, but the internet will be exploding. That's the reality. The other time we were talking like the rainbow, people were like, Max, you're a hater, leave those people alone. Now it has come out that we have a lot of videos about the same thing. Okay, me, I've not watched them, but I've just seen them in TikTok, because you as a content creator, you have to diversify. Yeah, you go to TikTok maybe daily and see what's going on there. You go to other maybe Instagram, then you shift to YouTube, then you get to know what is happening in the street. That actually is all about content creation. Huh? I can see Anthony Souza. Hello, Max and chat. Welcome to this live stream. Give this live a thumbs up as we move. Yeah, give it a thumbs up as we move. Yeah, and it has been a while since I saw some appreciation in these maybe live streams. Yeah, I can see Lausig777. Happy Sunday, Max. Best wishes to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Laurisig, welcome to this live stream. I think this is your first time being in this live stream. I can see, okay. Bahama Mama 69. Hi Max, happy Sunday. Welcome to this live stream, yeah? This is question and answers, yeah? So you ask any question, then I'll be responding to those questions, yeah? When I was starting this live, I was discussing about what is trending right now, but because I chose not to talk anything about the rainbow team, that makes me like I don't know. I don't know. Should I speak about these? Because now the boys have decided this is the way to go. We are no longer going to do, maybe we are not going to be straight we are going now cornering, or we take the bent side. Yeah, that is what is happening right now. And I know the internet, maybe from tomorrow it will be exploding, but for me, I don't think if I'll be reacting on the same issue about the rainbow, because I did that. I saw some boys calling my name, that Max, you are a hater, the only thing we expected for you from you, maybe you could give us a shout out. So I was like, how can these evil things happen in the society? Then Maxwell Lumumba is there, seated, enjoying, maybe seeing these, the toxicity level in this community. Then I just stay there. Then I say, oh, they're doing good. Yeah, that is a part of content creation. No, that is not the way to go. I can see Vanessa J4253. Welcome so much to this live stream. Max and chat. Thank you, Vanessa. Welcome to this live stream. I really appreciate for your presence. So for those, every individual who are in this live stream, I don't take you for granted because you have left maybe some task, you are doing something, you saw that Maxwell Lumumba is having a live stream. Let us go there and support her and support him to the fullest. Let us make this live stream to be so much social, yeah. At least nowadays, we have to appreciate everything that is working out. We know a lot of things is happening in this live stream, yeah. Is the deceased child found male or female? She was female, yeah, female. So that is yeah, she is female, or she is a she. Let me not repeat myself, yeah. She is a she. Let me just use that, yeah. So because a lot of things, especially when it comes to child neglect, yeah, neglecting child is something like we have a lot of challenge when it comes to that. A lot of people, a lot of individuals in this community, when you try looking at their history, when you ask them, how did you grow up? Most of them will be telling you that I grew up, actually, I know my grandmother as my mom. That is what is happening. You get that, you know, a lot of people get pregnant in a tender age. Yeah? So raising the child is like a problem to them. So you get that they delegate the entire task to them, to their mother. So that means these are the grandmothers to their siblings. Some of them, they're being raised by their aunts, so that now the parents are going to get a life, or they're going to hustle. So that is something that is happening in the society. Yeah? That is why we are having a lot of difficulties as far as children is concerned. Yeah, I can see living with Aline. Happy Sunday. Welcome to this live stream. I can see Angela. Welcome to this live stream. Fekere. Welcome to this live stream. Okay. Yeah, welcome everybody to this live stream. Yeah. So I was responding to about the deceased. Yeah, because yesterday I did a video where I was speaking about what was happening. Actually, the child, yeah, was found dead. Yeah, she was found dead, but the matter is with the authorities. So I don't know when the postmortem will be done. I'm not sure about that, but whichever the result, yeah, everything is being handled with the authorities, because from the same video, you could see some public, actually the public, asking the policeman, can you tell us what happened to this child? So the police said, let us wait for the postmortem. Then, from the postmortem, so that will be a quantitative diagnosis, yeah? So at least for that, we could know, because once they do postmortem, they'll look at to actually a lot of things, yeah? They'll see, I don't want to go deep into it, how postmortem is done, because I'm not an expert when it comes to postmortem, but what we know, maybe they look at maybe where there were some injuries, because from injuries you can see some hemorrhages, yeah, you can see a lot of petechiation. So there is a lot of things that people tend to look at, yeah, especially when it comes to tissues, yeah. There is actually how the tissue looks like, maybe when somebody is strangled, when somebody has been maybe poisoned, all those things. Yeah, the only conclusive thing that will help people to know is all about postmortem. Yeah, because they have different tests. Yeah, they have different tests because maybe for some accidents are being taken to the laboratory, being cultured, left to grow, then they reculture. You know, for those who understand these things, they really understand. Yeah, I can see. Mhm. Yeah, I can see everybody wishing each other happy Sunday. Even for me to you, happy Sunday for everyone. I think everyone went to church today. Me, actually, I was on transit. That is why even this live stream, I've done it late. I was on transit back to the village. Remember, I took a break because of various reasons. I was drained, yeah, drained fully. That is why I did a video where I was telling people that I'm going to stop my construction. Let me just go re-strategize. Let me do these, and these. Then when I come back, maybe I'll be seeing some change. Yeah, I can see my cent, my 2 cent. Yeah, how are things? Things are good. Yeah, I can't really complain. Things are working out so nicely. Yeah, I can't complain. Me as a man, I'm raised in such a way that I have to accept life. Yeah, life has to move on at the end of the day. Yeah, not that you get back is coming on camera and say, "Hey, help!" No, 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 no. I have to survive like a man. That is when I was raised up. That is what I was being taught. That Max, you have to be a man. Yeah, you have to stand in your feet. Yeah, that is what I was raised up, and I was told that. Thank you, thank you, thank you from Anne Marie 1920. Darling, thank you for that. Thank you for the super thanks. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. This Anne Marie 1920. Yeah? It has been a long time since I got my last super. It is called super slap. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. Thank you for that. And I really appreciate that. Yeah. It has been a long time. You know, when I see these, this is color orange. Yeah. You know, men, we are almost color blind. Yeah. We don't know how to differentiate color. I think that is color orange. Yeah. I appreciate so much. I really appreciate. I really appreciate from you, my darling. Yeah. I really appreciate from you. Of course, I was in my 2 cents A76. Welcome to the live stream, Zims. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Happy Sunday, Maxwell and everyone. Zims, welcome to this live stream. The last time Zims was asking me about helmet. My helmet is here with me because actually I've seen a lot of accidents. From tomorrow, you'll never see me in a motorcycle without an helmet. Let me just put it on, then I see how it looks like. Yeah. This is my helmet. So I'll be on helmet every day. Yeah. Each day I have to be inside the helmet. Yeah. The good thing is that this one is double layered. Yeah. Double layered. So when I want maybe something like sunglasses, I can use that. And this one is so just for flipping on top. So I'm keeping it so nicely. Yeah. It is in my store, but I've seen the rate of accident. The last time I saw a YouTuber by the name Mr. Dan had some accidents, so I was like, hey, if this is accident. The last time even I did a video about what happened to Kenge's motorist, yeah. He's called who? Daniel, yeah. He got an accident, so that tells us that we need to put on protective equipment, yeah. Maxwell, is there government assistance to farmers in the village? Let me just say this, yeah. Government assistance so far that people are getting is about maybe fertilizer, but still you buy, it is around 2,500 per bag. Yeah, so that means there is what we call subsidy, so to that extent. But when it comes to other help, yeah, they tend to help maybe the vulnerable, and it is like selected. You get that they bring like 10 packets of maize, so you won't give these 10 packets of maize to each individual. So that means it has to be selected individual to be given these packets of maize. So that is what is happening. But So far, I've seen a lot of things chipping in. Maybe the World Bank is chipping in to help maybe some selected individual, not all. You get like in one village, you can get nobody gets or maybe one, yeah. And when you get this time, the next time you don't get it. So that is what happens. Yeah? But when it comes to full support, there is nothing like that. So you have to toil and moil and sweat for yourself. So that tells us a lot. So I've responded to Gesla 100, yeah. So far, it is just minimal help, yeah, not that extensive, yeah. Poor girl, Masai with camera, welcome to this live stream. Hello, Maxwell. I really admire the wisdom that you give on everything. Keep pushing, brother. You are strong man, brother. Thank you, Masai with the camera. Masai with camera is a content creator. Let us go to his YouTube channel. Let us go and support him, yeah. Masai with camera. And I think the last time I was checking him, he was doing like a traditional, the Masai. For those who like the Masais, yeah, you can just go watch culture thing from these this man. He does things about culture. The last time we saw him in the community, I don't know if he's back in the community, but I know maybe he'll be coming back. I can see Forever Humble. Welcome to this live stream. I noticed children just wander everywhere in that village. Exactly. When you come to the village, yeah, a lot of children, you can just get them meandering on. They're just walking in the street in other homestead aimlessly, yeah. As long as where they go, they can get something to bite. So when it comes to poverty level, yeah, in the community, we get that a lot of people are struggling, yeah. Blessings, Maxwell. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This from Anne Marie. Watching from the bushes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live stream. Okay. It is sad how evil people get away with crime in that village. That is it. You know, we are living in a society that when you wake up in the morning, you say hallelujah. You thank everybody. Once you wake up every morning, you thank God that we have seen the next day. So we are just living in a grace of God. Yeah, that is what keeps us moving. A lot of things is happening in the community. Like yesterday night, there was a YouTuber's father was hit with a panga here the head, and I don't know what is happening here. Crime rates are very high, and that is why when you see Maxwell Lumumba getting to in the house 6, waking up maybe at 6 again, just know when it comes to these crime rates, yeah, it is very high. We are targeted every day. You wake up, you are targeted, yeah. So that is why I usually tell people that security starts from you, yeah. It starts with you. Once you enhance security by yourself, so that means to some extent you have resolved the challenge of crime, maybe insecurity. But still, if you're the target, even if you hide anywhere, you'll be found, yeah. Oh, Maxwell, I'm glad you will wear it. Exactly. This one will be, I usually wear it, but I saw a lot of people telling me, Max, when you go to Eldoret, you need to carry it. When you go to maybe, you need to carry it. Like, I'm like, will I manage? Maybe helmet to Nairobi to wear. Imagine now, I'm inside a bus, either handling the helmet this way or I'm seated in a seat, then my head is this way. So I'm seated in the bus this way. People will be like, Max, what are you doing? You are just like a comedian, yeah? Are you putting helmet inside a bus? So I'm like, is it a burden to me or what is it, yeah? So you get that moving with it maybe to some towns, it becomes so hard. It becomes so hard. I've seen a comment there, but I'll be reading it, yeah. I can see Peter TV 254. Hello, my dear friend. Yeah, welcome to this live stream, Peter. Okay. Yeah, for those who want to learn about Maasai culture, there is a link there that has been shared. You can join. That is Maasai with camera. The only Maasai, Maasai in Kenya, we knew them as very primitive. They are much into this culture thing. Yeah. If there is a tribe in Kenya that really participates when it comes to culture, it is the Maasai. Yeah, so far. Because other tribes have left anything about culture, they are doing some other things, yeah. But Maasai still, they are in their culture up to now. That is something good, yeah. Look at Vidi Jonas still living his best life after that accident. That took away innocent lives. How and why? That is the toxic, intoxicated life that we live in. That is why I'm telling us that when you wake up in the morning, you say hallelujah. Yeah, wake up in the morning, face the sun, and say hallelujah, because that is what is happening. When you have money, you are unbogable in Kenya. When you have money, it means that you can do anything. But that does not tell us that it is only that who can report them. Yeah, that is now the only problem that we are having. Gotcha. At least there is land. Yeah. Here we have. Okay. Let me just talk in terms of land. Yeah. In Kuria land, we don't have those big land. But when we go to Rift Valley, maybe to other places like Masai land, Rift Valley, those places, people have big tracts of land. Here, we're just scrambling and squeezing ourselves in small portions. Yeah. We are reaching a point that even we don't have enough lands, and that is what is happening. There before we had some piece of land, very beautiful and very good piece of land, but as days goes, you get that when here in Kenya we have still that we call the inheritance. Yeah, when somebody inherits, you get that you subdivide that land. At the end of the day, that land becomes, yeah, there is no again space. Yeah, you subdivide further, further, further until now we'll be thinking about growth upward instead of subdividing. Yeah, it will reach a point that when you have children, you tell them now you have to build a story building. Yeah, let us focus upwards, not again this way. Famous beers 251, welcome to this live stream. Oh, Masai with passport, with a passport is something else. We have Masai with a passport, then Masai with a camera. So those are two different people, yeah. Vanessa, I can't. Okay, Angela, like that. Vanessa, I can't understand this from Angela. Okay. Lala Sky Child, hi Max. Welcome to this live stream, Lala Sky. Welcome. Thank you so much. Forever humble. Exactly. Hello, Max. So is this true that YouTubers are targeting the village? Why do you think is the reason why people target? And what can be done? Do you have union in YouTubers in the village? So far, we don't have any union. I've seen a lot of people, especially maybe the subscribers. They're trying as much as possible. We can't be united in the village, but let me just say that I don't think if unity among us YouTubers will be happening, because every day we wake up, you see some people being named haters. I don't know what. Yeah, a lot of people are targets. That is why when it comes to reaction, you can see a lot of people, they are bending low. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving reaction thing, and that's the reality. But for me, reaction continua. That is what I can tell us. There is nothing. Yeah, I've seen some people saying that Max, you have to come with a system or with a mechanism that you call all the YouTubers maybe in a certain place, then you people create peace. And I'll be responding to that. You want Max to create peace to some people who they don't know what is peace. This thing about enmity or this thing about hater, it is not a thing that we just woke up and we got ourselves that we are haters. No, it is a thing that was developed systematically. Yeah, it was like a procedural thing. Yeah, one day you wake up, you are being told that you are no longer you no longer belong here. The likes of the good example that I was giving yesterday, the likes of African village cook, yeah, she was chased. So look at those how people are being chased, yeah. That tells you something else. And you're not chased because you did a mistake. You are chased because you were demanding what was yours. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see another super thanks here from Zims, yeah. Wow, thank you, thank you. Just wearing a helmet. Zims has decided that Max, I have to super chat you because you have put on an helmet. A helmet. Thank you for that, Zims, yeah. And actually, Zims, she's the one who bought me the helmet. I don't take you for granted because you have been my friend, yeah, for quite some time. I don't take you for granted. Thank you, Zims, yeah. Thank you, Zims. So this targeting or this something that we call, and sometimes I ask myself that let's say we want to build peace in the community. Everybody who is positive, they are now getting like 20 views, 100 views. Where will Maxwell Lumumba get reaction videos? You go make peace. After that meeting, I'll be now reacting how the meeting was, yeah? And reaction has to, as long as you be peaceful, as long as you bring things the way they are. And that is all about, good thing about me, I don't go there and start saying that. I start saying that, yeah, this is what happened. And the reality, that is not what happened. So I choose to be, maybe, I do my videos in a such a way that I don't want to sugarcoat anything, yeah? I bring things the way they are. And that actually makes us grow. Be realistic, be truthful, be honest. You're good to go, nothing else. That is why there is nobody who has ever threatened me apart from maybe the Rainbow team, yeah. That is and they did it on camera. But when it comes to livelihood, yeah, we meet with them. They can do nothing, yeah. They can do nothing because even in Kenya we have some rules, we have some regulations. The law is there to protect us. As long as I don't just come here and say what, yeah, you can say anything that you want on camera as long as you are peaceful, nothing else. Wow, it suits you, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, it fits me actually very well, yeah. Thank you for sharing, Maxwell. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay, Peter, okay. You all need to carry protection too. I noticed most crimes involve knives. Exactly. That is why Maxwell Lumumba does not party. You never get me outside. From 7, maybe, okay, you can get me outside maybe when I'm doing some serious business, yeah? But you never get me going to party. But maybe when I'll be having my celebration, maybe birthday. I have birthday in my 22nd, yeah? Next month, yeah? I'll be celebrating my birthday and we'll be enjoying ourselves, yeah? I think all drinks will be there. Don't just come here and say that there'll be only Masoda. No. All drinks will be there. For those who like Masoda, it will be there. For those who like maybe the hard stuffs, yeah? The hard drinks, it has to be there. Because sometimes, you sit down and say that maybe this is what makes people happy. Maybe this is what makes people have fun. There are some people who, without maybe boosting their medulla oblongata, they don't feel good, yeah. Not that now they'll be asking you like, soda is for kids, why do you drink soda? So that says that most of these things will be there. Mostly people, they don't care about motorbike and the helmet, but they don't understand that it's a safety tool. Why you are riding, yeah. The next time I'll be buying those ones here, yeah, to protect my these, yeah, I don't know what it's called, what, elbow, to protect my elbow and my knees, yeah. I'll be buying those the next time, Angela. And it is as if the police don't know where they are. They know. Yes, they know. Like the person who analyzed maybe Mayani. Police, they know. Because tracing that individual won't take time. But it is only that they're now becoming ignorant. Yeah? They're becoming ignorant. So that is the system, the kind of system that we are. But do something maybe or plan something. They'll be coming for you like something else. That's why Maros family terrorized the community because of money. One day, one day, in this world, we are not here to live forever. Yeah, we live when it reaches time. Some people will be taking over. So we are living a life that we are just doing everything pole pole, slowly by slowly. Transformations are there, but we have to thank God. Each day we wake up, they know, but they don't protect the poor. Imagine the most vulnerable, like the woman, elderly, and children. Exactly, that is what is happening. Yeah. Again, thanks Zims for the super thanks. It seems like people live lives don't matter anymore. People's life actually they matter, but now the people that actually they drag us behind is the security personnel. Yeah, security personnel. So far, I've seen some two super thanks. Yeah, from Anne Marie. Anne Marie, thank you for the super thanks, and Zims, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, all YouTubers will reactors brave because they be coming for you. Please be safe. Exactly. They are coming for us, but as long as let us remain positive. Yeah. Let us remain. I don't come and abuse anybody in this platform. But when you come, maybe trying to abuse me, you have to get it back. Yeah. You bring it, then I push back to you. That is how we survive. Yeah. So for those who think that they are coming for us, yeah, you're wasting your time. I've seen a lot of people being threatened through online. I've seen people saying that you don't know what I can do. The last time I saw Devina telling people that he's going to arrest some people because they are reacting on him. Let Devina know that this is content creation, yeah? This content creation. It does not need maybe you don't come on camera then start shouting that. Yeah? You don't. Yeah. It is only that he has never taken anybody to the court. Yeah. One day, when you take somebody to the court, leave alone that those arrests that we see in the community, that people are being arrested the next time they're, I don't know, bail what. Taking somebody to court, it is not easy. You'll be wasting your time. Yeah. Okay, this person will be maybe in jail or maybe you'll be out because of bail. Yeah. But going to court now and then, hearing cases, it is not an easy thing. Yeah. Wasting your time, you cannot do anything. Yeah. So that, and at the end of the day, these are cases that you'll never win, that you just wake up then you say that I'm going to win this. You'll spend a lot of money, but at the end of the day, justice will be served. Thank you, Zims. More blessing to you. Thank you. I'm glad African Village Cook channel is doing great. So happy for her. Exactly. She's doing great. It's really sad, Angela. YouTube in the village is very dramatic. That's the reality. Drama, 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 drama after drama. Yeah? But at least now I've seen a lot of people. They are now concentrating in one part. Now it is becoming a venture by itself. Yeah. Maybe Maxwell Lumumba in Vibe with Lumumba. I'll be focusing in that venture too. Yeah. Because I've come on camera severally and I've said, I can't do this. Yeah. But it has reached a time that you see, yeah, there is what he calls survival. Survival for the fittest. Yeah. You try to adapt. Once you adapt, you suit the other side that you have adapted to. I'm so concerned for you all. Please be safe and watch your surrounding. That is how we do. Yeah, yeah. That is what we do, and that is what keeps us moving. We have to protect ourselves at the end of the day. That is why meeting me in public, you never meet in public that easy, unless you just meet me like, pap, this is Maxwell Lumumba. But meeting me is very hard. Yeah, that is why I have a very small cycle. Yeah, I have a very small cycle. My space is very small. Yeah, and that is all about my life. Yeah, I don't have, maybe you get like Maxwell Lumumba is here, is here. No, no, no. I'm not everywhere. I know how to maintain my cycle. I know how to camouflage, and that saves us every day. I'm like, me too, I'm a small YouTuber content creator. Exactly. Let us go support Peter TV 254. He is coming up. Let us go support him. Yeah. Angela, I know how you feel, so very terrible and sad. They continue their same life. Okay. Yeah. Mushabachi Shakanda. Justice for Mayani. Yeah, justice for Mayani. That is something that we have been seeing, but justice will only be served. And hear this from me. You know, sometimes when I did a video about Percy, people were like, Max, you are reacting this video and you don't want to help Percy. And I came on camera and said this: God help those who help themselves. And that's the reality. Don't bring your things like content creation. Yeah, you're there as a content creator. Now your drama, you want to make it as a content, then you expect Maxwell Lumumba to come and get involved in your dramas. No, I don't operate that way. I saw a lot of people rebuking me that, Max, you are here bashing these. No, I cannot take responsibility for somebody else. Let me sound that clear. I don't take responsibility for some people. Yeah. When somebody meets, let's say for example, Maxwell Lumumba is arrested or Maxwell Lumumba has a problem. Who will come and rescue me? Nobody. So let everybody fight their own battle. What I usually tell these content creators, yeah, start the process. Then our work is to chip in later. I cannot just go and start holding Percy's hand. I tell Percy, let us do this, yeah? Let us turn right. Let us go and report this case. And she's not willing. I'm not going to do that, yeah? Go report, then we will chip in later, yeah? That is what we do. But now you pressuring like, Max, you have to help this person, you have to do this. No. Things don't work out that way. At the end of the day, you'll be seen like the biggest fool in this world because you'll be left there stranded alone. The person who was just spearheading this thing will be like, that story is over. I decided to forgive that individual. You'll be just left there as a big fool. You don't know what to do. Yeah. So as long as we do some videos, let us not pressurize like a content creator that, Max, your work is just to do this. The goodness is that there is nowhere apart from Kenge threatening me about maybe the body, he'll go and report me to the body because I'm reacting to him. And he gave me 1 week. I responded back because that one affects me directly. You see, like that issue, if he could do that, I could be dealing with him mundu mundu, one-on-one, not that now I go through maybe somebody else. Yeah, everybody has to take their own responsibility. Yeah, forward your matter to the responsible personnel. Then we as the community will be just giving you a backup, yeah, to make sure that you succeed. But when you just do it as a content creation, yeah, even for us, we'll just join there, we make it dramatic and life proceed. And that is how we'll soldier on. But when you are very serious with this matter, so for those who are asking me like, Max, this is what Kenge did and it went. This is what has been done. This is what maybe this man did to this other man. It went. This is how maybe Mama Ann's family has been done this and it went. So this tells us that it is their own responsibility to do what it entails. If they like, they go to maybe the chief, the what. It is their responsibility. Our work is just to give them maybe a backup. Once they do that, giving them a backup, when you come and tell me, Max, you have now to do this, I'll chip in. I'll put my effort. But without that, you are telling me that to go and make a hand, the first hand. That one I say no. Maxwell, you are good. You are a good and honest guy. Respect to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that because respect and being honest is part of me. I was raised in a such a way. I was told that, Max, this is what is good for you, this is what is bad for you. You have to follow this direction, and that is all about me. Yeah? I don't need to describe myself, but for those who have dealt with me before, they really understand who is Maxwell Lumumba. Are village elders chosen regularly, or have they become ineffective in the village governance? You know, sometimes these village elders, they are the same people who you are living with them. Okay, Maxwell Lumumba is a village elder. I'm sitting there. I know we have some rich people in that community that I know they are like untouchable. I don't have money. Do you want to say that when I'm called maybe to mediate these, I don't know, this case about these people in the village, you know, sometimes you put a lot of biasness. As long as you have money, but I'm not saying that Maxwell Lumumba is doing that, yeah. I'm not a village elder, but in case we have village elder, they are being intimidated, they are being bribed. That is why we are not seeing any justice. That is what is happening. Same to chief, same to policemen. That's the same thing that is happening in this environment. Yeah, the people who are in authority, the people who are our leaders, they are being manipulated and they are being rendered dysfunctional because of peanut mania, small bribes. The system is damaged. Small bribes, the system is spoiled. That is how the ecosystem we live in is that much toxic. My heart sings when I see small children on a motorbike. Oh my God. When it comes to this motorcycle thing, it is now hectic. Why? The last time I saw maybe policeman or policemen doing this for a motorcycle, I don't think if they do that nowadays. It is long time ago, so that tells us that even the government itself does not take the responsibility. They left the motorcycle for the maybe for their life. That is why we have underage people riding motorcycle. We have people with no license. They are there. 90% of these motorbikes, they don't have insurance. So where are we heading as a country? That is why border sector is like failing. Yeah, there is no rules, and if it is there, they are not being implemented. Yeah, we just listen about, and now it is about electioneering process, but any time. So that tells us that all these things that we are now speaking is like we are just speaking about these regulations and laws when it comes to border riders. What? Yeah, it is like a hot air. Oh, yeah. My Me Too yesterday night I was unveiled at my home, but they only knock on my door and they didn't manage to get in the house. That tells us the insecurity rate, yeah. Like Peter comes from Komosoko ward, yeah, the other side of Komosoko ward. You know me, I'm lucky because I don't want to say where my home is. Okay, I share the same fence with police station, so that to some extent there is security, but that does not mean that even these roads we get that security still is a problem even though we share the same fence. Yeah, that is why, yeah, I'm building that project, but I can see some. Okay, we'll discuss that when we come to the other YouTube channel. I can see 49 minutes. So from here we are soldiering on to Vibe with Lumumba. We speak things about maybe personal growth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Max will be safe. Thank you, thank you. Yes, they tried to get, but they didn't. Okay. So far, I don't believe Mayani was taken from life so easily. Rest in peace, Mayani. Yeah, this wasn't something that was planned. It was done by one of his friends, and the friend wasn't a YouTuber either. So that tells us that things happen. For those who have not given a thumbs up to this live stream, let us give it a thumbs up. And for those who have not subscribed, let us subscribe to this amazing YouTube channel. Yeah, I can see the key store 8875. Greetings from Canada. Welcome to this live stream. If there is anybody in this live stream and you have not subscribed to Vibe with Lumumba, that is my other YouTube channel. I'm going to make that YouTube channel. I'll be doing videos maybe in a week. I have to make sure that I post around 3 to 4 videos. Yeah, 3 to 4 videos every week. Yeah, I have to strive for that. Yeah, yeah. So let us make it happen. I can see Vanessa. Very true. I definitely agree. Let me see you fighting for yourself and then I will help. Exactly. That is the mechanism we are supposed to adapt. All of us. Don't come on camera then say that Maxwell Lumumba help this individual. Maxwell Lumumba, your work is just to speak without acting. I cannot act to somebody without that individual acting for himself or herself. You know, Nyabohanse has become a very dramatic, drama after drama. People fight, people are being pressurized, people are being manipulated, and at the end of the day, they remain silent. And you expect maybe some other people will come to the rescue. Things don't work that way, yeah? That is what Vanessa, she's telling us, yeah? And that is the reality. Let us subscribe to Vibe with Lumumba because after these live stream that I'll be ending anytime soon, we'll be soldiering on to Vibe with Lumumba, VIBE. If there is anybody who has not subscribed to that YouTube channel, let us march over there. Let us subscribe to that amazing YouTube channel. Let us make it happen. So everybody should take their own responsibility. Then we'll just give them a backup. That is all it entails. When the same individual was threatening me about maybe my license getting revoked, I was fighting my own battle. I never went to somebody and I told somebody that I want help me fight this. No, I took my personal responsibility and I dared him. Do it, I'll do it. We'll meet. We could meet even in court. Yeah? Which body can revoke somebody's license because of YouTube drama? My friend, let us be realistic. Those are hot airs. If you don't know maybe about yourself, you don't know anything about, yeah? So that is what I wanted to say. Many times their cry is not for justice, but for donation. 100%, that is correct. 100%. We cry to get donation. And that's the reality. People don't want justice, they want donation. When Maxwell Lumumba comes and cries that this person is doing this for me, at the end of the day, he needed donation. Not even I don't need justice. Yeah, we look at short-term impact. Give me money or give me donation. The next time I'll spend the entire donation. Let me plan for another drama for another day. But we don't look at the long-term strategies and long-term plan. Like, if I do this individual will no longer again come to me and victimize me. We don't look at that. We look maybe from mouth to stomach, but we don't see like, what about our future? What about our future generation? That is something that we don't look at. You have, yeah, you do have to fight your own battle there because people turn on you so quickly. Exactly. So for those who are telling me, Max, you need to do this, let us stop that. Yeah, let us bash that let us give pressure to that individual who has created that video that I'm passing through these. We tell that individual, yeah, okay, you're passing through these, let us now do these. Yeah, go do these, we can give you a boost after that. Let us not now go to people who have reacted about that video, then we are trying now to victimize them. Let us not do that. Maxwell, not only underage riding bikes, no license it is, but under influence or drink or drugs. That is the reality. More than 80% youth are under drug, and that's the reality. A lot of people who drive these motorbikes, they are under intoxication, yeah, under drug. But me, when I was growing up, I was being told like, Max, drugs does not help. Look, you go to a club, a bottle of beer costs maybe 250. How many bottles of beer will you drink? Where will these bottles help you in life? Nowhere. You'll use a lot of money, yeah. That is one of the cheapest beer, yeah. Maybe Tascasida, but we still, when you are in club, sometimes you have to show off. You tell people, do you know I have money? You go spend like even let's say 1,000 daily, and maybe your salary, maybe your YouTube salary, like us, we depend on YouTube, yeah. You get thank you Vanessa, thank you for these super thanks. I really appreciate Vanessa. I really appreciate. Today is a blessing day, yeah. We started with the Anne Marie. Thank you for the super thanks. Zims followed. Thank you, Zims. Now we have Vanessa. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're making this live stream to be like, wow. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, when I see these, it really motivates me. Like having a live stream like this, it really motivates me. I'm like, wow, should I be having these live streams daily? But let us maintain. On Sundays, we'll be having the live streams. Yeah, maybe I wanted to come up with a schedule. Yeah, like maybe on Fridays I'll be having live stream in Vibe with Lumumba YouTube channel, because you see, like I have to do lives for both channels, at least to make them grow, at least to talk to my audience directly. Yeah, one on one. You see, like now my audience, they are asking me questions and I'm responding to them directly. Yeah, this is how we call maybe content creator subscribers or viewers one on one. Yeah, so through that, at least we speak our mind. You tell me, Max, there is this place, you said this, but this is not the right way of addressing these. Yeah, you need to address it in this way, the other way around. I'm somebody who really follows those ideas when you give me ideas, and I have to appreciate. But this one, I'll be talking to that other YouTube channel. I have to appreciate. I usually read all the comment section, all the comments I usually read. Yeah, when I started that house, subscribers were telling me, Max, if that house is too small, but if you want to make that house big, go for color white. Now look at the video that I posted for us about how that toilet looks like. Even for me, I was like watching that video. I say, this Max Lumumba did this. I'm like, through advice, we are making it happen. So that is how we actually we take these comments very serious, and we embrace everything. Yeah, it will reach a time where you'll be telling me, Max, you need to put this type of maybe a ceiling. Max, you need to put this type of maybe tiles down. You need to construct this type of a kitchen. You need to do this. You see, you need to paint this type of color. You see, when you do that, at least at the end of the day, when I look that house, I'll be like, especially for those people who are advising me that, Max, you need a white color. Yeah, when you put a white color, it will be like, wow. And I've seen it. Yeah, and I made sure that I've selected the best white color. Simple but unique. And now it is, yeah, even for me, when I get inside there, I'm like, when my visitors come, I've never received any international visitors in my life. So when my visitors come, I'll be migrating that house and leave them for them. I leave it for them. As maybe next year I'll start building the other house. That will be like my house now, because this one, I was building it there just to cut the cost of rent, because where I am, each end month you have to take out money. You have to give out the money. So that I really thank God for making it happen. Even for those who are supporting me, I don't take it for granted. I'm really appreciating, yeah, because like the other time, Zims helped me with a window. I'm really thanking God, yeah. Not only her, yeah. We have some few individuals that they are making it happen. So I'm really happy for that, yeah. I'm really happy because this journey, me alone, I couldn't do it, yeah. So that means that the more hands we put, the more it becomes to actualization. Because the other time I did a video, I said I'm pausing this tank because I don't have money. Actually, I took a break, but right now I'm trying to re-strategize. Like tomorrow, let me just leak the information that I was having with Lucas the Traveler. I told this Lucas, there is no need. We are paying handman. Maxwell Lumumba. Maxwell Lumumba is there without a job. Then you're paying handman. How is that possible? Lucas yourself, you don't have job. Then you are helping me to pay the handman. Why can't we just put some short and take those paid? And if it is mortar, if it is about ballast, we do it by ourselves, because now that 500 shilling that we could be paying these handman, we can still maybe take that money and add for the next day and we get a bag of cement. And that is what we are going to do from tomorrow, yeah. From tomorrow, because I'm back in the village, Lucas will be having a spade, Maxwell Lumumba will be having a spade, so we'll be the handman in that project. No more handman, yeah. Everything will be doing by ourselves. So that is what we actually had to discuss today, and we had to make it. We had to conclude. When I'm done with maybe building, when Lucas start building, the same thing will be applied. We take spades, we take everything, and we go do work. Instead of, we are now seeing ourselves that we have made it in life because we are building a small house, and yet we are not up to there. Why do we spend a lot of money and yet we still have a lot of problem by ourselves? Yeah, that's the reality. So that means that things are going to change. Yeah, things are going to change. So that is the mechanism that we're going to follow maybe from tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. African tea, I think they have read it. Mm-hmm. To me, some of these people love money more than justice. Exactly. Show me money, justice will follow later. That is the principle of content creation. Thumbs up, please, and subscribe. For those who have not subscribed, let us subscribe. Let us give this a live thumbs up. From here, I'm going to shift my live stream to Vibe with Lumumba YouTube channel. Let us go, all of us. I can see like 29 people in this house. Let us go to Vibe with Lumumba. Let us subscribe to that YouTube channel. From here, we are going to shift our missiles directly. Yeah, I'm not going to spend maybe 5 minutes. No, I'm going to shift directly from Maxwell Lumumba Africa to Vibe with Lumumba. There is where we'll be talking about the house, the what. For those who have questions, will be we'll be talking about it. Poverty is wicked, exactly. Great life, Maxwell. Enjoyed. Thank you so much. Thank you. This from Vanessa. Thank you. Yes, it is okay. It's the truth, Maxwell. Exactly. You see, you deserve it, Maxwell. Thank you. Bless you, Vanessa. Thank you. Great life at Maxwell. But I have to go, and to everyone, have a blessed and a safe week ahead. Thank you for your super thanks. Same to James. Same to Vanessa. Thank you for that. For those who wish to join the membership here, I have two YouTube channels. Maxwell Lumumba Africa, you can join membership there. Vibe with Lumumba, you can still join membership because the channel is monetized, even though, yeah, it is monetized, yeah. So that means maybe when you be playing those videos, you'll be seeing some ads. Let us play the ads, yeah. I'm really working hard for that here, and that is what is happening. Uh-huh. Take care, Max. I have to run, but I see the Lion King movie being played out every day in Nyabuhanse. You will be great. Thank you so much. Send flowers for jewels. Thank you. I told you to paint and tile in white light color. Thank you for that. You are great at your style and intelligence of conversation. Keep doing lives. It is the way for unique conversation. Thank you. I already subscribed. Thank you, guys. So I'll be shifting to the other YouTube channel, that is Vibe with Lumumba. Let us give this one thumbs up as we shift the missiles to the other side. Yeah, Peter, don't forget Peter. Yeah, subscribe to Peter TV 254. Let us make it happen, because let us meet in Vibe with Lumumba, VIBE Lumumba. Yeah, I'm shifting the camera directly to that side. Let me end this live stream. 1 hour 03. Thank for the super thanks. Thank for everything. Goodbye for now. Let us meet in Vibe with Lumumba. Goodbye.